Yo, welcome guys to a brand new F1 2020 video, and today we're gonna be doing the Dutch Grand Prix and the Chinese Grand Prix. I spun on the hairpin and cost myself a couple of positions, and I got P8 overall. And it's a tight one in the championship with myself and Envy. But now it's gonna be the Dutch Grand Prix Season 3, Round 4 of Msrl. And into Q1, we have our teammate in front of us, and we're gonna be starting the lap on on the soft tires, and into the main straight. Max fuel, hot lap, ERS deployment, and before the 50 meter board, I'm gonna be braking and clean past it, but already behind our teammate. On turn 3 into the SS. So I know I won't be finishing this lap, and I have to abort this lap at around here. I aborted the lap, and immediately there's a car right behind us, and a car that spun, and I think that was Ghosty, and I gave way to Noobster, but my teammate did not give away enough or in time. So that lap's aborted, and I'm gonna be doing another lap instead with the same tires. And here's the lap a couple of corners later, and once again into the main straight. 320 kph before the 50 meter board, and into turn 1 a little bit wider than I wanted, and I need to be closer to that curb. Into turn 2 and turn 3. Turn 3 is one of the most fun corners in this track. And into the SS into turn 4, turn 5, and turn 6. Turn 7 is also one of the most fun. And already a second up because we aborted our lap earlier. Turn 8 and turn 9. Into turn 10 before the second DRS zone, and into turn 11 and 12 into the grandstands, and we set a purple second sector, and nothing too dramatic there. Turn 13 and turn 14, Cycle sets the fastest lap. We're gonna be setting a even faster lap than Psychos, but we run out of ERS before the start finish line. Heading into the Q2 lap after qualifying in Q2, and into the main straight, 320 kph once again before the 50 meter board. We brake, this time closer to the sausage curb, into turn 2 and turn 3. You can hit that curb without spinning, unlike in next year's game where you can spin off by touching that curb alone. And into turn 7, downshift into 7th gear, slowly release the brakes, and we get a purple first sector. Into turn 8, and then turn 9, and then turn 10 hairpin a little bit wide than I wanted into the DRS zone. Into turn 11 and 12, we set a purple second sector, smooth into the throttle in this grandstand arena. And into turn 13, just missed that curb, hit the exit curb, and into turn 14 into the main straight, get as close as possible into the wall, and we set a 19.8, and we are second behind Envy in the softs. And into Q3 in our first lap in the softs again. Into the main straight, we brake into the 50 meter board. This time a little bit wider once again, just like in Q1. Into turn 2, once again take that curb. Gonna get a spin there. I think I just missed about that curb. I look up into turn 3 as Envy sets a 110.1. That's not gonna be a fast lap. That's gonna be easy to beat actually. And into turn 8, and then turn 9, and then Ghosty sets a faster time as we head into turn 9, into turn 10 to the hairpin, this time closer to the curb, and open the DRS, heading into turn 11, turn 12, into the grandstand. We didn't set any purple sector time, but it's going to be a PB, and into turn 13. Always miss that curb and hit the exit curb, or else you're gonna be spinning close to the wall, and we're gonna run out of ERS. I tried to slow down so I can sandbag, and it's a 1:05 on our first QC lap. So heading into our second, and it looks like our final lap, breaking into turn 1 a little bit wider than I wanted into that curb, and already 500s up into turn 3. Didn't lock the tires this time, and it looks like the Merc gave us the way, and into turn 6, and then now turn 7. Really nice turn 7 there. Just about missed that exit curb. Get a purple first sector into turn 8, and now turn 9, and into turn 10. Close into that hairpin, and into the DRS zone. Heading into the grandstands for the final time in qualifying. This time smooth on the throttle once again, being consistent throughout qualifying. Turn 13, into turn 14, I hit the curb but I didn't spin, luckily. Purple second sector, 100s up, or 1000s up. We set the provisional pole position with a 109.0, and we are gonna get pole position by 500s. All of the qualifying sessions throughout the entire season so far has been really close by hundredths and not tenths of a second. Now, while lining up to the grid, we have the formation lap, and as you can see, I am heating my tires up so I can get the best start as possible, but I applied too much power, and I basically screwed my formation lap, and trying to avoid the cars here, and
this is awkward.
I got disqualified from the formation lap, and that's gonna be a key factor to the start that is coming up right now, and all 5 lights are gonna be on, and away we go. And as you can see, we got a really bad start, and
Oh my
that's
goodness, my start.
that's a problem with cold tires.
Yep, cold tires.
And immediately we're gonna be getting a virtual safety car, and I passed Nando here, and I thought, oh, the Delta's showing me that I'm going slow, so I thought I could pass the other cars.
Tires.
And I passed 2 other cars, and that's gonna be definitely a penalty for me. My brain just shut off during the first lap. But skipping into the end of the safety car period, we're going to be behind Chris O, or Markel, and into turn 11 and turn 12, we get a decent restart behind Chris O, and nothing much changed during the safety car period, at least from my end. So skipping into lap 2, and into turn 10, we put too much power once again.
Shit.
And I broke my front wing, so
Wow, what's wrong with me? 2 weeks in a row.
yeah, I keep making simple mistakes. Keep putting too much power, and you can see, as you can see, braking is difficult when you don't have a front wing.
I fucked up my race again.
And I definitely screwed up my race again here. I thought, you know what? Let's just head down and just
I think Cycle did as well.
see how many places we can gain. And coming out of the pits, we're gonna be just ahead of Psycho. And skipping into lap 5, we're gonna be behind AB and Toka. And as you can see, they're battling out in the DRS zone. And right in front of us, AB sent Toka into the Shadow Realm. And luckily, Toka is still in the race. But that was definitely not so good a move by AB. And we're gonna be in the main straight trying to overtake him. We get the DRS. And we're gonna clean past on AB. So now we're gonna be focusing on the next car, which is Zanoob. And we get a virtual safety car into lap 6. And skipping into the end of the safety car, nothing much happened. We're gonna be in overtaking Zanoob and my teammates in front of us, which gave us a position. Jazik, great team play there. And we see that in the map that someone went off or something. And skipping into lap 9, a little bit too much power once again, but this time we catch it. And we're gonna be behind Dinara, who's on the old socks, and Nando in front of him in an old medium. And Dinara with an easy pass on Nando. And we're gonna be right behind Nando and Dinara. We're gonna be getting the slipstream of Nando here. And I thought here it's gonna be easy pass, but as you can see that Nando tries to defend really late. And I thought, alright, maybe another time. I backed off there this time. And I'm gonna be trying on the next two laps, lap 11. Nando get a DRS, I get a DRS. I dive down inside into turn 11, turn 12. We give each other spaces side by side into turn 13. I back out of it to get a slipstream and the DRS from Nando. And we get the DRS this time and he doesn't. And we are now in P10 in the Dutch Grand Prix at lap 12. And we're gonna be trying to overtake Dinara into lap 13. There's another virtual safety car.
Not even a full safety car.
And I was asking if there's gonna be a full safety car. Nothing pretty much happened. Into lap 14 now. Dinara goes a little bit wider than he wants to, and so did I. But we're gonna be getting the DRS here, and we're really close for an attack, so we can go for an attack here. Diving down the inside into lap 11. I back out of it last second because I thought Dinara didn't see me, but in fact he has, and it took a wider line. But into the main straight now, or going into the main straight. Once again, we're gonna be getting the DRS from Dinara, and I think I would not get him in this lap because I was too far away from Dinara. So I'm just gonna save more ERS and save fuel. And skipping into lap 15, this time we're much closer to Dinara, and we're gonna be going down the inside of Dinara into turn 1, and side by side into turn 1, and we get the pass on Dinara. In real life, the outside line is faster, but in this game, it appears that the inside line is faster, or maybe that was just the situation. Into lap 20. We finally get a full safety car, and I'm gonna be pitting for a new set of mediums.
There. Oh
so
shit, you're pitting.
So I can be in the top 3 at least, and we see that
Are you pitting as well?
Yeah.
our teammate is in the pits.
Shit.
Oh no. Oh, no.
But I'm not too bothered by it, since it's
Don't worry,
safety
don't
car.
worry. The guys in the front didn't pit, so that's fine. That's fine. I could still catch him up actually.
Exactly. I suddenly have the confidence to catch up with the pack, and I wasn't too bothered with with that moment, because it happens, and we're still gonna be in P6 during the safety car period, and during the start, we're gonna get a launch here on the safety car restart. Everyone get a good restart. Into turn one, a lot of people into turn one, and we see that Dalvin spun into turn one, and he almost hit someone, I think. At the same time, we overtake Chris O into turn 2, turn 3 now, and we're gonna be chasing Newbie for P3. Into lap 24, we're gonna see if we can dive down into turn 1, dive down into the inside, but that was too ambitious. So I hit the side pod of Newbie. Luckily, I didn't get the side pod spin, and we eventually passed Newbie, and I'm gonna get P3 in this race, but I'm gonna get a penalty. We just got the penalties right now, and we're gonna finish in the Grand Prix in P3, but I'm gonna get the penalty, and I'm gonna get P4, and Anvi is now gonna be the one leading into the championship, into the Spanish Grand Prix, and I'm gonna try to be more consistent onto the next race. But till then, I'll see you guys next time.